Here's how to set up the Adventure King's portable gas hot water system and dial in all the settings. It's incredibly easy and the results are amazing. Now you might have noticed that I'm at home in my backyard, and the reason for that is very simple. We recommend you set it up and learn how it all works before you head to camp, especially when you've only got a limited supply of water, because you don't want to be wasting it while you're out there. This will also allow you to get familiar with the controls and how you like your temperature. First, find a good, sturdy place to hang the unit. It needs a metre of clearance around all sides, including the top, from any combustible surfaces, fabrics, and flammable materials. Hang it vertically by this handle. Next, connect this gas hose and regulator to the inlet marked gas on the underside of the unit, and then connect it to your gas bottle. Tighten it completely in an anti-clockwise direction, and make sure both ends are done up tight. Now let's connect the water lines and the water pump. This is all very simple. Inside the box you'll find two hoses, one with a fitting and one without. The one without the fitting is going to go from your water source into the pump. Now you notice on your 12-volt pump there's a little arrow. There's one here and there's one on the back. This is indicating which way the water's going to flow. So this one's indicating that the water's going this way from the water source. So I'll plug this end into this side of the pump, and then this hose here with the fitting on it onto the other side. And this end with the fitting will go directly into the unit. Now your next step is to add power to the 12-volt water pump using the included alligator clips and wire. In my case, I'm using a battery box, but you can use any sort of 12-volt battery. Connect positive and negative alligator clips to a battery to power up the pump. Finally, connect the shower head and tighten it up. And if it's the first time you're using it, make sure to add a pair of D batteries exactly like this before closing the compartment. Now before you start it, you want to set your water flow rate all the way up to maximum and your gas flow rate all the way down to minimum. Now depending on how cold the water source is, you're going to switch between winter and summer mode. So if it's freezing cold down the middle of Victorian high country, you're going to put it to winter mode. And if it's not as cold up on Fraser Island or Cape York, somewhere like that, then switch it to summer mode. Now the unit will automatically ignite once it senses proper water pressure going through it, but for safety it'll shut off once the water flow stops. Finally, turn the unit on, turn the water pump on, and turn your gas bottle to the open position. You can now control the flow of the water and the auto ignition with the on-off switch on the shower head. When you turn on the water flow, you'll hear the clicking of the ignition for a second or two as it ignites the gas burners. Give the shower a couple of seconds to reach a steady minimum temperature of around 26 degrees before adjusting the settings. Water temperature is controlled by both the gas flow and the water flow. Increase the gas setting for higher water temperature and adjust the water flow rate to conserve water. Everyone's preferences are different, so take the time to find out exactly what works best for you. We suggest setting the water flow first, either to a low flow if water conservation is a concern, or to a higher flow if you've got plenty of water at your disposal. Then adjust the gas control knob to find your desired water temperature. The summer setting turns off some of the gas burners to save gas and provide a lower temperature output, while the winter setting uses all burners to provide hotter water. The gas hot water system has an inbuilt safety cutout that'll turn the gas off if the water gets too hot to prevent scalding. If it reaches this temperature, you'll need to turn the water off and back on again for the ignition to reignite, and then adjust the settings to lower the temperature. To turn the unit off, first turn your gas bottle off by turning the valve to the closed position. Wait for the flame to go out, then turn the shower head switch to off. The 12-volt water pump will automatically switch off. Disconnect the pump from your battery and remove all the hoses from the pump and the unit. Unplug the rest of the fittings and drain all of the water left over. If you're out camping in the middle of winter and the temperatures could get down below freezing, ensure all the water is drained from the lines and the unit to prevent it from freezing up. You're going to love how the Adventure King's portable gas hot water system transforms any outdoor adventure, from camping to day trips to even washing off the dogs. It's so useful you wonder how you ever got by without it. Plus, the other half will love you for it.